Automatic torch machine. Alright. So you put logs in here. I have this filled with logs, and I just broke the hopper real quick so it doesn't start. I'll put the hopper there in a second, but yeah. So this is, the logs are going to get split. I know they don't get split like perfectly evenly, but that doesn't matter. So half of them are going to come down here, get turned into wooden planks, and then they're going to come down here, get turned into sticks, get shot in there, and then they're going to come down here, and then they're going to go into the crafter as sticks. And then the other half are going to come down here of logs. The logs are going to come down here and get smelted into coal. And then the coal is going to get fed back into the furnaces for fuel. And only the extra coal can come down here for the torches. Okay, so here's this. It's filled with sticks right now. But if it runs low on sticks, then it turns this torch on, which means that the crafter won't work. So, for example, this side is too low on coal. If I put a little bit more coal in, it'll turn that torch off, and now it's able to start crafting. But as soon as this gets low on coal, that torch will turn off, and then, well, it'll turn on, and then it'll make it so it can't craft anymore. And also, as a bonus, whenever this is full on coal, it blocks the hopper up here, so no more can go to the coal production area. And the same with this one. When it's low on, or when it's full on sticks, it blocks sticks from being, or blocks logs from going to the stick area. So, here, let's just take some of the coal out. So now it's low on coal, which makes this torch turn on, which means it's not going to keep crafting anymore because it can't get that signal because this torch is here. So let's put some more coal in just so we can see. And then over here, if I take a couple torches out, or a couple sticks out, how much do I need to take out? Let's take out that many. Now it turns on that torch, and now it can't craft anymore either. And so yeah, all right. So yeah, so sticks come over here. Now it's gonna start crafting wood, but if you use the same clock for both of them, it makes wood faster than sticks because you get 4 planks for each one. And then over here, it takes 2 planks to make 4 sticks. So you're gonna end up getting overflow on planks. So this one, if you get full on planks, it'll stop this crafter from working. So see how the crafter is going nonstop making planks? So if I fill this up with planks real quick, it'll stop it. So that way that one's not able to craft any more planks. And then also, once this gets filled above a certain amount, which I think is 48, then it's able to start crafting sticks. But if it gets too low on sticks, then it's gonna stop because I have this torch. Because if it runs out of sticks, if it only gets 1 stack, then it'll start crafting buttons. So you need to have that filled at all times. So once it gets too low, like if we put a couple more in, yep, 42. So if it has that much, then it crafts sticks. Okay, down here we just have a couple extra hoppers just in case it gets more sticks than can fit in the hoppers. That's no big deal because that only happened when I was testing. Normally if it gets too many sticks, it would stop the logs coming from over here, so it can't make too many sticks. Right now it's making a bunch because I have, oh, because we just made those sticks. That's why it's making some. And then once it gets low on sticks, oh wait, I'm tripping. I think it got low on coal, so that's why it stopped. I think I explained everything. Here, let's Now it can start. Let's see what happens. Okay, so it's full on sticks, so no more logs are going to go through there. I don't care if extra logs sit in here, because then whenever it gets low on an item, it'll start using those logs, so it's not like they're being wasted. Now, here is a problem. They're all going to go into the first furnace, which I'm not too concerned about, so it's not going to go to the second furnace unless you put more than 5 stacks in. Well, I guess 6 stacks, because it has to fill this up. So, whatever, that's fine. It's just going to keep making torches slow and steady. So yeah, it must have just made a coal. Let's see. As soon as it makes a coal, unless the coal has to go in for fuel, which it doesn't. So the coal is going to come down here. That's going to be, what, 67? It should make 1 torch. Yep, there it goes. And then it got low again because it had enough to make 1 batch. And then it got low again, so it turned off. And then, what do we have over here? It's got plenty of sticks. Here, let's take a couple sticks out so we can see that part working. Okay, so now it's got enough coal, but it doesn't have enough sticks. So now the sticks are able to start, the logs are able to start coming over here. It's going to keep making wood. It's going to stay at the right amount, because once it has enough, it'll craft a torch and lock it. And then once it's too low, I'm confusing myself. But yeah, if this ever gets too full, then it'll stop crafting wood until it's able to catch up. Let me just take these 2 back out because I want to see it working totally fine. So yeah, these are going to come down here. I just put these chests here because when I was testing, I was adding like a whole bunch. But I don't think I need these chests, because if it ever gets too much, it'll just stop. But they're just extra, just in case you get enough. But yeah, what? How many? Oh, that one's ready. Okay, now we're just waiting on coal. Yep. Yeah. So, yeah, it's just gonna keep going. Alright, let's do a roundabout circle, because I'm not gonna make a tutorial, and I want to build this on my normal world too, so I'm probably gonna watch this video back. Okay, let me get close, because I'm not paying attention. Alright. Just doing a quick fly around. Capture all the angles. So yeah, the coal is getting pulled out the bottom, and then it's going up these droppers, and then it's coming across. But if there's room in a hopper for the coal, then the coal will go into there first. But if all the things are full on coal, then the coal will come down to the torch making area. Okay. I think I'm gonna cut the video there. Woo! This took forever to make. Yep, make another torch. So every time it gets a piece of coal, it's gonna make one. And then yeah, it's full on sticks, so we don't need any more. We don't need any more at the stick making area. So that means, I think generally this would stay filled with logs or whatever, you know. I guess I should have backfilled those maybe. I don't know. But yeah, it works. I'm excited.